Good evening, everyone. Welcome inside Toronto Rock Athletic Center. Matthew Carrick alongside our JVI Sports Network crew in the Prospect Division here on a Monday night. Team Blue, Team Red, the gold medal final, our first of what will be 4 this week. As we'll be in the house tomorrow for the Pee Wee final, Wednesday for the Bantam final, and all of their games. The same thing for midgets on Thursday evening through the crease. There for Ryan Smith representing Team Blue as they're riding close to Cam McLeod. Dylan sprints. Gets the start the other way, and Ryan Smith, a nice recovery though, as he ends up with the steal and the goal to open the scoring here. Second shot of the game, making it 1-0 for Team Blue. Red comes in as the first overall seed in the junior division standings. As the face-off won here by Dalton McGinnis. McGinnis, oh, look at the ball moving here. Looked like close to the crease, and yes, indeed it was, from Jarrett Petrie. As Smith, pardon me, that's Hackle, will run up the floor. Brendan Hackle passes off. Cody Westacott cutting back. He goes to the far side. A swim move there from Matthew Anderson. Going into the corner. Back for Jack Miller, though. Miller from the top goes in, takes the shot. McLeod with the save. Racing in for it. Matthew Anderson, first one to the corner. Comes away with the Lucy as well. Huge pick as he comes back for Miller. And McLeod makes the save. A fantastic game to start our evening, our third place game between Team Black and Team White. 11-5 final score against Team White. Some highlight goals and a doozy of a scrap to end that game. You can find that by visiting rockeliteleague.com, hitting the videos tab. As here comes Riley Baker now for Team Blue. He elects to retreat as defense was coming. Brody McLean, a hard shot that goes off the backboards. Rebound up for grabs on the edge of the crease here as a huge pile gathers for it before it's finally picked up and up over center by Andrew Derrick. Derrick almost runs into Dawson Brown. So now Derrick will pass off. Hop and a skip for Sam Gower over the restraining line. Into the corner, Brown again. Takes another shot outside the crease as coming up and away with it is Team Blue. Over the restraining line, Josh Thompson will now curl back away. Brody McLean, far side. Gets into the center and then over the top from Devin McLean. Off the back glass, bounces out to center. Big collision over on the glass. Returned for Ty Argent. Argent will drag it in. Oh, over the top as McLean went down. Argent scores just before the shot clock violation. And already Rowan Kelly looking for attention from the trainer. Like Red moved early. I guess that was before the set, though, as Brandon Hunt wins the faceoff, comes in, gives for Jack Kelly, who reaches around and gets Red on the board here. It's like their first shot of the game. 4 minutes in before the first shot on goal comes from Team Red. And it is a goal, though, and it's just 2-1. Now in favor of Team Blue, who occupy the visitors' bench, obviously running left to right on your screen. Ryan Smith, a little bit off balance as he went hard into the boards. Smith with the opening goal for Team Blue. Smith takes a couple bumps as they work to the far side. Devin Pfeiffer, he returns now. The drag from Tyler Morris got filled in after that shot as Jack Kelly. Huge numbers here for Red. 3-on-1 with Devin Pfeiffer back, and it's going to be top corner shot from Mason Wright. Tying things up with 6 minutes gone. Pardon me, 5 minutes gone in the first of two halves. Go back to the face-off dot, and Riley Baker wins that as Dalton McGinnis. Pardon me, went over top of the ball without possession. Here's Brendan Hackle again. Hackle will lift up top. Riley Baker reaching for it. Can't quite get there as Jarrett Petrie in there first. Petrie comes away out of the corner, up over center, and wide open. No one in between him and Sprents, and then hard into the goaltender, Evan Parahiniak, after the shot. No one from Team Blue taking exception, as it looks like it was a hit from Cody Westacott that put him there. And it will be a penalty against Westacott, 2 for checking from behind. And in a couple weeks, that'll be a 4-minute double minor. As we've been saying all night long, we talked about it in the first game. All of these youngsters will be starting to focus their attention on junior C, B, and A camp as they get set for the summer. Smith racing in ahead of everybody, rings it off the pipe. Rebound back for Pfeiffer. Smith all alone again. Won't be denied the second time. That's the second opportunity of that nature for Smith, as he missed his first goal. He missed the initial shot and then got the second opportunity, which he capitalized on. Make it 3-2 now. 2 goals for Ryan Smith early in this game. It's been a lot of Ryan Smith and Ty Argent this year. For Team Blue, they've been the leaders. You'll see a lot of Dawson Brown, Rowan and Jack Kelly. Sam Gower is a pretty good assist man as well, as they've been among the leaders in the division. And Mason Wright has his second, though, as Sprents looked like he had the glove taken away. And then a little bit of a shift to the right just as the ball was arriving, opened it up. Put that one in the side. We're tied at 3. Dylan Sprents wearing that Toronto Rock jersey. As keep your attention on about the beginning or middle of August, as well as a number of these players will be back in the house. We've got a delayed penalty coming here, because there was an exchange between the face-off men. Big hit on the far boards as well. Brandon Hunt and Tyler Morris were tied up at the face-off dot. And then we've got something for the hit as well, as Morris goes off for holding. And the other one's to Blue as well. Josh Thompson, also 2 minutes. Didn't catch what that call was, but an opportunity here after a bit of a shaky start for Sprents. As the shot comes in, and it's going to be a goal for, I believe that was Evan Parahiniak, with the shot on the 5-on-4 power play. 5-on-3 power play, pardon me. And we talked about the shaky start for Dylan Sprents. 4 goals off 5 shots. And we're just 42 seconds away from the 10-minute mark of this half. That's going to give way to Nicholas Damoud. And where's that St. Catharines Athletics sweater, Toronto Rock sweater for Dylan Sprents, as he played in the junior NLL tournament. The Toronto Rock representing team will be made almost of, I guess, an all-star team of players from all these divisions. They played midget, bantam, and peewee, pardon me, in the most recent tournament that was held in August. Third annual this year, as we've got a holding call coming against Rowan Kelly. Both officials' arms in the air as Brody McLean comes up with it, as they'll pull out. 45 seconds remaining on the Team Red power play. So we got another tie-up in action down on the floor. A holding penalty now coming, as we said, against Rowan Kelly. And it'll be, well, 30 seconds when he sits down, but as we are run time here, 24-minute run time house, all even 4-on-4. Ryan Smith holds up to avoid the too many men call. And now as we start, there's about 15 seconds remaining on the initial penalty against Team Blue, before it'll be a Blue power play. That's what we're waiting for here as they work off the half. Ty Argent down into the corner as now Jack Miller comes down onto the floor. The shot from Devin Pfeiffer straight to Miller as he made the change for the penalized player. Here's Kelly and Wright. Jack Kelly passing for Wright, and he couldn't hang on, so it rolls in harmlessly on Damoud. Picked up by Argent. He passes for Smith, over for Pfeiffer now. As Blues short one as they made a quick change as they were down in that end. Riley Baker was the extra man. Lefty strong here. As Ryan Smith snuck over to that side as well. McLeod realizing that as all the shots come from the left side. And he saves two of them in succession. Poking in, looking for it. The only lefty stick out there right now for Team Blue, Riley Baker. He's played up Dawson Brown. Trailers Jack Kelly. He's got Damoud at his mercy. Shoots over top, but Damoud did a nice job of shuffling with him, taking him out of prime real estate. And the bounce, couldn't get the spin on it as it just bounces up into the screening. From the restraining line in here, Rowan Kelly returns to action as his penalty expires. From the crease, Devin McLean took the shot. It's going to be McLean making the save. As they get it up, Rowan Kelly had headed down floor. Devin Pfeiffer went with him, who now shovels the ball over. Just out of the reach, though, of Riley Baker. Baker settles it down before picking up, as he's got Kelly in his face. Some sloppy play here. Devin McLean couldn't hang on, as now here comes Rowan Kelly. He takes a bump from McLean after releasing the shot. Went off the back glass, so this allows Braden Hackle to come up for Team Blue. Over the restraining line, over the center, over the shoulder now for Matthew Anderson. As that one goes to the far side, picked up by Red, as they try and go to Rowan Kelly. And another missed pass. I don't think we've completed one in about 2 minutes here, as Damoud can't keep it in the stick. Rowan Kelly all over his man, and that's going to be a high stick, as that was almost straight to the bucket. May have caught a piece of shoulder, as Brendan Hackle sends it down deep. And an interference call there. And Josh Wright taken out of the play. An illegal cross check on Rowan Kelly. He's going to sit for two here. Just outside of 10 minutes to play. 4-3 is the score in favor of Team Red. As they're starting to get on the referees here a little bit. Team Red is. Blue getting it in over the shoulder shot from Tyler Morris. We had a fantastic goal similar to that. The bouncer from behind the back, John Grant Jr. style. Dan Dawson had one like that, Brampton Excelsiors, a few years ago as well. It was Luke Stevens that scored that shorthanded in our first game. However, here's Brody McLean coming in. The slide comes over just as he's about to release. So it ends up as a weak shot attempt. Passed up to center. Liam Devitt goes straight to the net. Forced to his wrong side, though, as DeMude gets in position and makes the save. Devitt in the corner. It's played up, and a huge hit just as the ball arrived. That looked like a good hit from Brody McLean. As Justin Turner went down, and the blue bench doesn't like that, as they call that checking from behind. Well, if you're on the YouTube app, ladies and gentlemen, rewind for yourself. No replay here in the house tonight, but when it happened live, it looked like an okay hit. It was the trail official, Jeremy Bailey, pardon me, making that call, and he had the best angle of where the numbers were. So 10 seconds left of 4-on-4 lacrosse as Ty Argent picks up, about to turn into a Team Blue power play, but it's Ryan Smith joined by Devin Pfeiffer. Smith shoots it over the net. Pfeiffer corrals, it's a red power play as Rowan Kelly comes out. Pfeiffer still with it. As there's 10 on the shot clock, Pfeiffer up top outside the restraining line. Pfeiffer now cuts in. Rowan Kelly pushes him aside. Over the shoulder from Smith, though. Kelly right there. Pick up the loose ball and still has possession for his team. 1 minute remains in the red power play. This is their first offensive possession in it, though. Hidden ball play a little bit here with Wright. It was Kelly that kept. Took the shot right in on goal. And it was off DeMude. Went in behind the net. DeMude to the front of his own bench where Jack Miller has just taken the floor. Pardon me, it was another player that changed, and now Jack Miller completes the swap. Pfeiffer trying the double team here. Jack Kelly in the powder blue shoes. Dalton McGinnis, number 12. Ball rolls back to Cam McLeod, and it's going to be brought up now by Mason Wright, already with 2 in the game. Likes to dish off this time to McGinnis, who's going to circle the crease. Up for Wright. He's got one on him. Shooting lane blocked off. So he passes off again for Sam Gower. All even is Jack Kelly. He's got room to rip and just hooked it a little bit as Kelly right close to the over and back line. Official had a great look at that and ruled that he did not go over. So we hit 6 minutes and 20 seconds left to play. Still 4-3 in favor of Team Red. Scoring has subsided a little bit here. The action, however, has not as Team Blue bears down again. Shot from Westacott goes a bit wide. As Westacott's going to chase it himself. Josh Wright was there as well. As Westacott spins off the board. Shoots, just missed the top of the net before shooting it off the glass. It's bounced up to Jack Kelly. Right in front of our broadcast position, Kelly. Over for Dawson Brown. Dawson Brown, a bit of an ISO there. Shoots it through the legs of DeMude. That's the first goal that DeMude has allowed since coming in. In about 5 minutes, 10 minutes ago, pardon me. About 9 and a half, 9 and change. In the game for Nicholas DeMude as we're about to hit 5 minutes to play here. Came in with 5 shots on net. 4 goals. He's now faced 4, giving up 1. Smith, right over the shoulder. It's laying dormant in front of Cam McLeod. Not sure where it was. Oh, bit of trouble for Liam Devitt picking that up as there's a big hit in behind the play. Stephen Portelli taken out by Matt Jennings. after he released the pass. All arms remain down, though, as Portelli and Jennings back tete-a-tete, as they may have bumped a little more than bodies there. Here comes Matthew Anderson. Anderson close to the red bench will now cut back. Miller goes the other way as they pass off for Smith. Smith down for Morris, who dives, and it's off the shoulder of McLeod, and we're going to slashing call in front against Team Red. We'll see who it is. Jogging off looks like Jarrett Petrie. For the home side, as we're under 4 minutes to play here. 5-3 still the lead for the home side. Team Blue has put 18 shots on net to the 9 by Team Red, controlling the possession game. Hidden ball play here as Argent has it. Goes up for Smith. As they're all over that. Low pass. Nice pickup. Go down to the crease for Pfeiffer. Scores. That was Matthew Anderson on the far side with that beautiful reception on the low pass. Quickly back up for Smith. Down for Pfeiffer. Power play marker. Makes it 5-4. A power play goal and a shorthanded one from Ryan Smith now. 2 of the 4 goals that Blue has scored. 15 saves in the period for Cam McLeod, though. Pardon me. Bailey Brown will take over in the second. We've already seen both goalies for Team Blue. We'll see if they go back to Sprents or DeMood. Batting the shot on net was Tyler Morris. He got sat on afterwards. And this Pfeiffer from his wrong side passes over. Looks like Anderson again. This time he couldn't handle the low pass cleanly. Anderson back for Pfeiffer. Shot there. And it's a bouncer that finds its way through. And he has a word with Rowan Kelly afterwards. Devin Pfeiffer put on a bit of a show on the weekend as well. There's another Winter Junior League. As we were out in Paris, Ontario, the finals of that one. Devin Pfeiffer, I think, had 4 or 5 goals in that gold medal final. Down the near side, putting the brakes on, Brendan Hackle, as Blue controls the face-off here. A lot of action's been in this zone to our right, as the score is now tied. As just jogging into the ball there was Josh Wright. They asked Mason Wright to push it to the far boards. He will oblige and then flip off to Liam Devitt. Devitt. And back for Dawson Brown. Shot came through DeMood with the save. It'll be a fresh 30 here. Jack Kelly looking shot. Shooting lane plugged up. As now Kelly will go to the net. Takes it in tight and scores. He's got 2 in the game. And the deadlock broken once again as we're less than a minute to play here in the first half. 6-5. Now Team Red regains their lead. As we look to their bench, Bailey Brown is getting ready to come into action. Dylan Sprents looks quite relaxed on the visitors' bench right now, opening the door. Got the start. Gave up 4 goals on 5 shots. As now straight down the middle, they go to the crease. Shot comes from Devitt. Up in front of red bench, Morris couldn't hang on. Pardon me, Jack Miller. And timeout is called just before the hit on Stephen Portelli. On the far side, Team Red will discuss their last shot. It looks like McLeod will come to the bench as well. Bailey Brown coming out for the fist bump. That'll do it in a fantastic season for these Red goaltenders. They were head and shoulders above everybody else in terms of goals against. Over the course of the season, Cam McLeod and Bailey Brown most experienced goaltending staff was the Team White goaltenders, Kevin and Steven Orleman out of the Kitchener camp, but just massive seasons from Cam McLeod and Bailey Brown over on that red bench. They'll look to extend their lead. It's 6-5 right now, 9 seconds with which to work for Team Red as they work it out to the top corner. Looking the corner of the net was Mason Wright, trying to get the first half hat trick, and it's just going to be a wide shot that bounces off the boards and down the length of the floor. 6-5 after one. Mason Wright has a pair, Jack Kelly the same. Evan Parahiniak and Dawson Brown, the goal scorers for Team Red. Devin Pfeiffer with a pair, Ryan Smith the same, and Ty Argent for Team Blue. They've put 20 shots on Cam McLeod, while the combination of Nick DeMood, who looks like he's going to get second half duties, and Dylan Sprents faced 11 shots. We'll be back. Final 24 minutes in the season for the Prospect Division comes your way next. We're inside the Toronto Rock Athletic Center. Rock Elite League action, gold medal final. "24 minutes remains in the season for the junior division here at the Toronto Rock Athletic Center in the Rock Elite League. It's a 6-5 lead in the gold medal final for Team Red as Jack Kelly, with a body control there, got banged around in front before landing in the blue. Ball was gone, though. As now Team Blue brings it back the other way. Ty Argent, the trailer, his hard shot. Welcome to the game, Bailey Brown, as he takes that off the right arm. It's now played here. A off-camber shot by Matthew Anderson. A 2-on-nobody facing Nicholas DeMood as it comes in from Rowan Kelly. Oh, the cutback. As you can expect a lot from number 8 in red in this period here. It was a rough first half for Rowan Kelly. He had to get the attention of the trainer very early on. Took a shot off, I think, the opening face-off. Forced the trainer to come over and give him some attention. Had a couple penalties there as well. So not a lot of floor time for number 8 in red. But he's now got goal number 1 of the half, the 12th shot of the game. 7 goals now for Team Red as Bailey Brown readies for his second attack. Cody Westacott leading the way, draws the double team. Now a slide over as the shot comes in on Brown. Bit of a late bump as well, and another return shot. Evan Parahiniak and Cody Westacott trading jabs at each other. They'll both head to opposite sides of the floor now, so nothing will come of it. At least not at this point. We saw a lot of individual battles settled late in our first game between Team Black and Team White. Big hit there from Prairie-Hiniac as Josh Wright slid over after the shot. Jack Miller loses the ball there, close to getting it over center. Looked like a foot on the line, though, from McGinnis. Dalton McGinnis comes down. What a reception there, reaching all the way back from Jared Petrie as McGinnis was taken out hard after the shot. Brendan Hackle keeping it away from pressure. He'll put it all the way outside on the boards as he's close to his bench, wants a change. Now passes to the near side of the floor where Devin McLean is waiting. 8 on the shot clock for McLean. Passes off here. Couple big fakes from inside the restraining line. Skips a couple times off the carpet from Brody McLean before Bailey Brown makes the save. And Team Red will come out with it. Down the boards, Liam Devitt brings it into the attacking zone. It's like Derek is leaving the Team Red bench. You can see him run there in behind the white net. Looks like the strap has come off and he looks for some tape. So Andrew Derek out of action probably for a couple minutes here as Matthew Anderson will sidestep his way in. Pfeiffer sets a pick. How many picks can Pfeiffer set? If Devin Pfeiffer could set picks. Obviously can. It's been a fantastic season for Devin Pfeiffer. Ryan Smith and Ty Argent. A high pick there from Nicholas Demude as we talk about picks. That gives Team Red possession in the corner. Pfeiffer hard defense as he came up the floor with his counterpart, Sam Gower, passing to the far side. Jack Kelly can't hang on. Derek is now returning to the bench as he's got the bucket firmly attached. As Mason Wright can't corral. Under 10 on the shot clock. As he gets away from Ty Argent, takes a weak shot that goes wide. Past Nicholas Demude. Brody McLean down the far side, passes off and gets a change. Ryan Smith comes on. Matthew Anderson gets sent out wide in the corner. Oh, from way outside, Tyler Morris around the screen of Jack Kelly as well. And make it 7-6 as Team Blue continues to get shots on net. We've played 5 minutes here in the second half of our gold medal final. Trophy inside the timekeeper's box now. We'll have our trophy presentation at the end of this game. Stay with us for that. As Ryan Smith gets taken out into the boards, Rowan Kelly, he was hit hard by Pfeiffer as he tried for the loose ball. Now Pfeiffer giving chase as Portelli gets it down the floor. No shooting lane open there, so Rowan Kelly will back away. Circling the net was Portelli. Touched the ball in the crease as it's going to roll harmlessly out to the outside. Josh Wright. Big knock there on Dalton McGinnis. As Wright will now come up inside the restraining line. Back for Jack Miller. Here's Miller. Faking the cut in. Comes for Cody Westacott. Westacott cuts back the other way. A couple big chops and loses the stick from a massive stick check there. Looked like that was McGinnis, who now is going to head off along with the rest of his line. Rowan Kelly takes the shot. Right arm save. And you can see Kelly shaking out that bottom hand. I think that was the one where he got the attention in the first half, as Kelly will now set the pick. Jarrett Petrie. No room opens up, so he has to pass back for Liam Devitt. Real low pass there, looking for Dawson Brown. As Brown takes a couple whacks, loose ball battle here. Brown in on Ryan Smith. Smith, a number of attempts to pick it up, and there was always someone in the vicinity, couldn't get it clean. So it's brought up by Devitt. Liam Devitt in front, stripped from behind, was Rowan Kelly, thanks to Brendan Hackle. It's Hackle. Saw that one bounce in on Damoud, who launched it down the floor. This one way high into the rafters. Big collision there as Josh Wright was reaching for it. Over impact violation against Jared Petrie. And Team Blue will get another possession here. Riley Baker in front of his own bench as the rest of his line mates make a change. He'll stay on the floor, though, as it passes down deep into the corner. Hackle continues to dance around. Him and Smith wear those similar compression pants that come down 3/4 length to the knee. Hackle the lefty, Smith the righty. As Jack Kelly bears down on the double team, lost the ball in the process. Brown was calling for it, as now Kelly sends a sidearm shot that goes just wide of Damoud off the backboards. Rebound bounces out that Damoud's able to pick up. Hackle can't corral this one off the boards. Diving attempt now from Jack Kelly. Gets up and clears the crease. As it's going to be picked up on the boards by Michael Harris. Back up top for Brown. Pardon me, Andrew Derrick. As Brown takes up the crease spot. A bounce shot, though, from up top. Justin Turner makes it 8-6. We got 15 minutes to play now. Timeout called as Nick Damoud will go to the bench. Looks like just a goalie water break. Here is Sprent's making no motion for the gear. Damoud came in when it was 4-2. About 14 minutes left. 5 shots on goal. It's now 8-6. Still in favor of Team Red, but 23 shots have been fired on net. So 15 saves now for Damoud since taking over about 24 minutes ago. Over the shoulder from Bailey Brown. That one ends up near the timekeeper's box. Where did Argent touch that? As that could have been over and back. Here's Pfeiffer down on the crease. What a save there as Matthew Anderson was in the doorstep. And Brown gets knocked down. Couple words here for Pfeiffer as he continues to have a chat as they walk up the floor, him and Dalton McGinnis. Pfeiffer now turns on the motor as he's got to catch up to Gower, who's in on the crease. Bit of a tug there from Ty Argent as him and McGinnis circle the crease. Quick change here coming for Red as it's passed in front for Rowan Kelly. He shovels a backhand that goes in on net. Damoud with the save. Rebound picked up by Brendan Hunt, though. Hunt all the way down into the corner. He's now going to circle the crease. As there's some jousting in front between McGinnis and now Ty Argent up top for Rowan Kelly. Pfeiffer on Kelly as he's kept up top. Back for Mason Wright, who takes the floor. Kelly, a pick and roll. Got a clean look that Damoud sent away as Wright gets it back after the loose ball win from Jack Carter. Wright, him and his number 9 counterpart, Devin Pfeiffer, a big collision. Rebound was up for grabs as the back check there from Carter looked like it bounced off the bucket of Smith. Shot comes from Argent, hits nothing as it goes off the glass. Up and out of play, and we'll go red ball. Starting down in the crease with 13 minutes to play. Shots are now tied 26 all. as Team Blue was way ahead in the shot department. Early on in this one, and now it's Red coming back the other way. So if you sat in the end zone down to our right, it's been a pretty entertaining night for you. Entertaining night for us up here as well. As we set our second game of the evening, a great first game between teams Black and White. As we saw some fantastic goals and a huge scrap to end that game. Still 12 minutes to play here in this one. Fourth quarter, if you will. Last call inside the Toronto Rock Athletic Center. Here's Josh Thompson. Comes up top. Josh Wright now. He was looking top corner. Brown took that one away. It was a high shot over the net anyways, off the back glass. Drops down. Brown to play for it. Kelly working down the far side. He takes a whack. Comes straight into the center. Now pushed outside. As Kelly backs away as a peek for the clock. He's going to pass in front of his own bench. Played back for Liam Devitt. Devitt the shot right into the A on the jersey of Damoud, and now he makes a stick save and then lifts it down the near side. On a hop for Jack Miller. He's got one to beat. It's Brown. Looks 5-hole on Bailey Brown as Dawson Brown gets it up. Screaming for it coming out of the bench was Andrew Derrick. And Damoud has it bounce out the back of the stick, hit the top of the crossbar and rolled down the back of the net. As that was close to an own goal from Nicholas Damoud. Under 11 to play now is Red. Bringing it up over center. This is Dawson Brown. Dawson Brown on his wrong side, shoots it off the left shoulder. Now tries the spinning dunk shot and a no goal. Crease violation. Both officials call that one. This here's Cody Westacott slowly bringing it up the floor. Blue trailing by 2 at the moment, 8-6. Comes to the far side. Here's Hackle in front. Big, tall reach there from Brody McLean. Took the shot, Brown the save. Played for Devin McLean. He tries a dunk shot of his own, and a crease violation against him as well. Brown will pass off. He comes up to center right in front of where we're standing, is Sam Gower. Plays it into the corner. Gower up top for Brandon Hunt. Hunt will dish off. Jack Carter now. He's just going to lift it in the corner with one on the shot clock. As now Blue brings it over center. They're making a change as Westacott. He flips off for Smith. Ryan Smith from outside continues to dance around. A sidearm shot there. Pfeiffer goes to the wall to chase. Shot clock reset. So it counts down to 5 down in the corner as Argent, long way from getting one away, spins and lets one rip. That hit Josh Thompson in front. May have gone wide anyway, so it's a shot clock violation. Here's Jack Carter outside the restraining line. Brandon Hunt. He'll go off for a change. Comes up top for Evan Parahiniak. He's got a power play marker already in this game. As now they give for Portel. He goes down the middle. That one took a bounce in behind Damoud, and the English brought it back out. Here's Damoud. On a bounce to Argent. A nifty play there to get the head on it to keep it in play. Then to get it in the head of the stick to corral it and regain possession. Played here by Anderson. Outside. Spinning sidearm shot. One goes wide. Reaching for it was Anderson. Keep play alive so it didn't go over and back. But they were deep in the shot clock as his shot doesn't get through on time, and it will be a 30-second violation. Jack and Rowan Kelly down the floor. Jack on his correct side. Rowan tries to feed him, and it falls incomplete. As DeMood will get up for Devin Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer rips a shot into the Toronto Rock logo, the jersey of Bailey Brown, as he had Jack Miller. Elected not to go to him. He comes down the near side on the wall. Liam Devitt. Devitt shoots into the feet. Rowan Kelly right close to the crease as he continues to bat for it. Tapped back in front by Tyler Morris. In for DeMood, and that'll be a back-in call. It's now Rowan Kelly and Miller. Kelly using his size, now spins away, faked the pass up top, went to the crease and intercepted by Devin Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer facing a triple team, so he'll slow things down. Wait for reinforcements to arrive right at the restraining line. Under 7 to play. Second half of our gold medal final here in the junior division. Outside shot from Jack Miller, looking to bounce it through the legs of Bailey Brown. Brown will send a sidearm pass up for Jack Kelly. All the way down the floor. Looking for Dawson Brown. Two players, 19-18 on Team Red. Both with the long hair. The knee wrap for Dawson Brown. Orange head on the stick as he comes at Devin Pfeiffer. White socks, white-headed stick. Number 18 for Andrew Derrick. This is Ryan Smith who will back away from coverage. Nobody with him on the right side as now the Cody Westacott, the other righty, gets on the floor, but run out before Ryan Smith can get the hat trick. It's 8-7, 34 shots aside. We got 5.5 to play here. And we'll see if blue can tie it up. We go to the face-off dot, crouching in Riley Baker. He's alongside Brandon Hunt. And Hunt able to push it forward, but can't get there before Hackle gains possession. Back for Westacott. Westacott sends a shot over top of Bailey Brown off the glass. As they try and feed Jack Carter, he stops shy of the crease. A big cutback move there from Hunt. Took the shot to Mood with the save, but it's McGinnis flying in. Westacott pushes Dalton McGinnis out wide, up for Stephen Portelli. Portelli off to his left. Shooter comes to the top. Hunt steps into one, and it was almost a breakout for Riley Baker, but it hit him in the back. As now Baker's going one-on-one. A couple red jerseys down there, and as the rest of the cavalry arrives, he's going to pull out. Passes for Smith, who has just taken the floor. And his team blue will make a quick change here. Here's Smith. 12 on the clock. Has a man on the crease. He made his move before corralling that ball. As it's just going to be a shovel shot returned backwards from Brody McLean. And a crease violation as they went in on Bailey Brown. Brown having a few words. A couple red defenders in conversation as well. Not sure who that is. It's Cody Westacott as he heads off. That conversation may not be over with 3:43 to go in the game and the junior division season. Over the top, Justin Turner cutting through here. Jarrett Petrie, he's got his first of the game. And make it a 2-goal lead with 3:15 to go. Smith to the face-off. Rowan Kelly, two of the offensive superstars. It's going to be Smith winning it. Still one-handing it, a huge drag-back move. And it's bounced straight to Rowan Kelly. Comes Kelly up over center. Clock hits 2.5 minutes to go. Unable to corral it was Liam Devitt. Falling on the play there was Josh Thompson. Rebound still comes to Team Blue as they go to Ty Argent on the far side. 2-goal lead here for Team Red. 2.5 to play as Argent up for Smith. At the restraining line, bounces through the legs of Brown. Gives Smith 4 on the evening. One goal lead now for Team Red. They have one shot lead, one tick lead in the shot department as well, pardon me. As they lead 36-35. Clock stopped at 2 minutes. As we'll play stop time from here on out. Smith again winning the faceoff. Again going down by himself as he won it away from Derek that time. Over to the far side. In on the crease. Behind the back attempt there from Matthew Anderson. As rebound controlled by Red. Here comes Derek. He's passing it off, and that pass didn't hit the mark, but it would have gone straight through the wickets of Damoud. Heads up play there to get the stick down. Here's Anderson. Trying to find the trailer. The shot comes in. Bailey Brown, the right shoulder save. And on the shot from Tyler Morris. Final 90 seconds here. This will be Red bringing it up over half. Big knock from Pfeiffer on Mason Wright. As Wright's going to get it back. He's been stuck on 2 goals for a while here. As he walks in over the restraining line. McGinnis setting a couple picks. Real calm, comfortable save for Damoud with that right shoulder. Dawson Brown. As we hit the final 60. Brown fake to go down the far side. And a timeout called. 16 seconds on the shot clock. 52.8 on the game clock. Bailey Brown coming to the bench for the conversation as well. We'll see if it'll be an extra attacker play. Or if Bailey Brown will remain in the net. A lot of handshakes on that side. As Nicholas Damoud comes over for a drink as well. And shot clock should be at 16 seconds. We believe up here. They stop it at 17. Which the officials will say is close enough. Game clock is 52.8. Bailey Brown back in the net. It's a 9-8 lead in favor of Team Red. They have the possession. Smith sees his man go around him. Damoud with the save. It's caught up in the leg pad. He drops it down for Pfeiffer in front of the crease. Damoud asking the bench if he wants him to come. At least for now. Coach Milligan says no. As Pfeiffer will walk in. 33 on the clock. Pfeiffer with it now. Shooting space opens up. He passes to Smith. Anyways, the diving attempt. He scores. Gives Smith 5. And that'll tie it up at 9. 26.3 left to play in the second half. Team Blue coming all the way back. It was 4-1 early on when they made the switch from Dylan Sprents to Nicholas Damoud. It's been an uphill climb. Now Ryan Smith, his 5th of the game. 26.3 on the clock. Still yet to be decided, though. As Smith and Andrew Derrick, the most important face-off of the junior division. Red has used their timeout as it's picked up by Harris. Here's Smith quickly signaling timeout as he turns 16.3 on the clock. We're tied at 9s. Last shot will go to the visitors, Team Blue, as there's high fives all around, and Damoud is making the long walk to the bench here. Shots are now 39-37. in favor of Team Red. As both sides have used their timeout, the officials, I think, double checking the overtime rule. Looked like he said 5 minutes. We required an extra frame last week to determine who would play in this game. As it's just about time to get on with it. There's the shot clock, 16.3 on the clock. It will be 5-on-5. No, it will be 6-on-5, pardon me. Damoud made his way back to the net. But Blue sent 6 attackers down to the floor, as now Red lines up with their 5. Here it is from up top, Pfeiffer. Jack Kelly way up top to meet him over the restraining line. Pick comes from Westacott. Over the top, Pfeiffer. Wide open is Ty Argent. He ducks away from Rowan Kelly. Pfeiffer's open now. That's off the stick of Jack Kelly. 1 second. 0 as now the horn goes, and that's going to be too late. No goal called as Jack Kelly was falling. We will have an extra frame as we're tied 9-all. 39-37. Jack Kelly didn't realize where we were in the game clock. Oh my goodness. Hang on, folks. Great start to our final games of the season here at the Toronto Rock Athletic Center in Rock Elite League action. Again, first of 4 final games here this week. Take a quick timeout. We'll be back for overtime right after this. So here we go, overtime in the junior division. Picked up Jack Kelly all by himself. He was just denied the last second attempt as it did go in, but it was late as Damoud comes out. He's contesting this loose ball, as is Matt Jennings. Goaltender in the summer is playing out here. Rowan Kelly called on the interference. He's picked up by Smith. Kelly catching up to Smith. Dawson Brown there as well. Brown and Kelly, the double team. Smith gets away to the center. Faked it as he got to Jack Kelly off the corner. Where's the ball? Oh, it's sitting right against the pipe on the line. Bailey Brown somehow kept that one out. 5 minutes on the clock. 5-on-5. Sudden death overtime. The no-look pass to the far side. Rowan Kelly in front. Damoud. Huge, and there it is. Talked about Rowan Kelly earlier when he got his first of the game. We said he should have a huge second period. How about a huge overtime? The 10th goal, the golden goal as it were, to give the division championship over to Team Red. Blue clawed all the way back. And at the end of the day, 52 seconds they come. 1 goal short from Rowan Kelly. Final totals 40 shots on net to 37 in favor of Team Red, as they'll hoist the junior division trophy. Again, a number of these youngsters will get set for tryouts and training camps for their respective junior clubs as they get set for summer lacrosse, which is right around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. Get to your local rink and support minor lacrosse here in Ontario, and then watch for these youngsters back again in August, the junior NLL tournament. Our director And camera operator today has been Ryan Harkness. On behalf of him and our JVI Sports Network crew and everyone involved with the Rock Elite League, my name is Matthew Carrick. Thank you for watching us tonight and all season long, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Pee Wee gold medal final comes your way next. Be sure to visit rockeliteleague.com, hit the videos tab. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, to be elite, we leave you with video footage inside the Toronto Rock Athletic Center trophy presentation for Team Red, who are the Junior Division champions.